You've got a product that you need to sell, but now what? How do you actually create a funnel that takes someone from just browsing to, heck yeah, I need this product? Today, we are diving into exactly how to build your funnel and create a sales page that makes your product irresistible. Now, this is the third episode in our funnel series. So if you haven't already, go back and listen to episodes 113 and 114, where I covered what a funnel is and how to choose the right product for yours. Are you a digital product or course creator selling on platforms like Teachers Pay Teachers, Etsy, or your own website? Ready to grow your business, but not into the kind of constant hustle that leads straight to burnout? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to The Savvy Seller. I'm Kristen Doyle, and I'm here to give you no-fluff tools and strategies that move the needle for your business without burning you out in the process. Things like SEO, no-stress marketing, email list building, automations, and so much more. Let's get started, y'all. Before we dive into today's episode, a really quick refresher on what a sales funnel is. It is just a step-by-step intentional journey that helps your audience go from discovering you to being a paying customer, whether you're selling a product or a service or course or membership. Now, if this is brand new to you and you've missed the beginning of our series, I would definitely encourage you to go back and catch those first two episodes to get the full picture of what we are talking about here so that you are ready to start mapping out your funnel and going through this process that we'll talk about today. Before you actually start building anything, you're going to want to map out your funnel. It's important to have that big picture and know where we're going before you start making things so that you're creating things the right way. There are three parts to any sales funnel. There's the top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel. So let's start with talking about the top of the funnel. This is that entry point where you grab attention, either with a freebie or maybe a low-priced offer. Grab the ideal customer's attention and pull them into your world. Some people say that this part of the funnel is all about creating awareness. So one example for this one is if you are selling a product that has to do with getting organized with finances. Maybe you offer a printable freebie like a budget tracker template, something simple but useful that's designed to attract anyone who wants to get more organized with their finances, because those might be the right customers for your back-end offer that's going to be more detailed around the same topic. Now, once they've joined your list, the middle of the funnel is where you start to nurture them with some emails or perhaps some bigger events, but we're going to focus just on email funnels for right now. You start to nurture them with some value-packed emails that will help to warm them up for a sale down the road. Coming up very soon in this sales funnel series, I have a special guest who is going to help us dive deeper into what to write in those emails, and I can't wait for you to hear from her. But for right now, just think about keeping these emails focused on educating your audience about the problem that they have and the benefits of your paid product, what it offers to those people. This doesn't have to be super complicated. It might be as simple as a 3-part email series that helps them to take some steps where they actually get some wins, make some improvements using that freebie that you offered them earlier. This builds trust. It teaches them that you're getting them results, and it can also help to start showcasing your product's value. At some point, you'll transition that into the bottom of the funnel, which is where we are focused on conversions. This is the time to seal the deal, to send them over to your sales page. So after you warm them up with that valuable content, you lead them over to a sales page. Maybe it is for a printable planner bundle that you have discounted at 50% off. And that freebie that you offered them naturally ties right into the paid offer and makes it an easy decision for your customer. Once you start sending those bottom of the funnel emails, and there might be 2 or 3 of these as well, you want to highlight the features and benefits of the product and definitely show off some great feedback you've gotten about it. Any social proof that you have, whether it's screenshots of comments from social media or it's actual product reviews that you can share that feedback in those emails and also on your sales page so that you are making it an easy yes for the customer by showing them that other people have loved this product before. Once you've mapped out how your funnel is going to flow and what it's going to look like, the next thing that you should do is write the emails that you're going to use. And like I said, we're going to have a special guest next week to talk all about writing these sales emails for a sales funnel. She is fantastic. I can't wait for you to hear from her. But as you're thinking through this, I would encourage you, when you write those emails, write them out in a Google Doc rather than in your email platform, so that you can come back the next time you do a launch like this and see what you sent out all in one place. It'll be easy to edit. You'll have everything all together in one place. Once you've got your emails ready to go, you're also going to need a sales page. So the next step would be to create that sales page that's going to convert people from clicking a link in an email to actually purchasing your product. It all starts with the headline at the very top of your page. Make sure when you're writing that headline, you're focusing on a clear headline that is benefits driven, that quickly communicates to your customers the problem that your product solves. So if we're talking about that printable planner bundle, maybe you say something like, get organized for 2025 with this all-in-one printable planner bundle. No more wasting time. Focus on those things that make this an easy yes. Those phrases that can indicate how easy this is going to be to use. As you're going through the rest of the sales page, make sure that you are listing the features, but you are focusing on the benefits. See, while it is obviously very important for people to know what is included in the thing that they're purchasing so that they aren't blindsided down the road or they're not expecting something that's not there, what they really need to know in order to make the purchase is how your product is going to help them, what it does to solve the problems that they're having. So thinking about our planner, the reason people need a planner is so they can make it to their appointments and not miss things. So instead of just saying includes 30 planner pages, you want to say things like, stay on top of your schedule and never miss another important deadline with this easy-to-use planner that contains 30 planner pages or with 30 easy-to-use planner pages. That way you are saying the feature, but you're mostly focusing on the benefit. Why did you include that feature? Why was it important? Think about those benefits. One of my favorite ways to come up with the benefit statement is to say it includes 30 planner pages and then use the phrase so that. So in this example, you could say so that you never miss another important deadline, so that you don't forget that important appointment. Think about ways to use so that or to help you, to empower you to. Those kinds of phrases are a great transition from the feature to the benefit. You can also phrase these with the benefit first and the feature at the end of the sentence. Make sure that your sales page includes social proof. These are customer testimonials. Keep in mind, these do not need to be really long, drawn-out testimonials. In fact, short ones can actually make a huge impact because people are more likely to read the whole thing. And customer testimonials are one of the best ways to build trust that you're not just throwing something out there. There is proof that other people have used this, gotten results, and liked it enough to make a comment. So if we're looking at our planner example, something as simple as this planner has saved me so much time, I can't imagine my week without it. That's a great testimonial. It doesn't have tons of details. It's quick. It's easy to screenshot and for people to read quickly as they're skimming through the page. Try to collect social proof and testimonials everywhere that you can. If you're able to, if you have an audience you can reach out to on social media, ask them specifically, if you've used this, tell me your favorite thing. What is your favorite part about it? How has it helped you? And be clear that you're going to use these as testimonials, that you want to share these with other people who are thinking about purchasing, and then screenshot those responses and put them on your page. When you're sharing testimonials, it is absolutely okay to type them out so that they look like your branding, they fit into your sales page nicely. But if you can do screenshots instead, they really do help to increase trust because we can type anything that we want. But when people see a screenshot, there is just inherently a little more trust there that you have not edited this image. You haven't edited the comment that the person made. So grab screenshots as often as you possibly can. And the last thing to keep in mind for your sales page is to make sure you have clear call to action buttons sprinkled throughout your page. You don't want to just put one at the top and then one at the very bottom. You want to make sure that as people are scrolling, they are seeing that call to action button where they can make a purchase in multiple places throughout. So whenever they've decided that they're ready to purchase, they don't have to keep scrolling to look for a button. There is one right there available to them. Make sure those calls to action are direct and clear. You want to include some that are a little bit longer, like grab your planner bundle for $17 now, that have that price in it, that are really clear about what we're doing. You can also include ones that speak to the pain point. Start 2025 organized and stress-free with this planner. And I also love to include lots of call to action buttons that are a little more personal. Ones that say things like, yes, this is what I need. That is exactly me. Those sorts of things. So that as people are reading certain parts of the content, if something resonates with them, they see that button that's like, yes, this is me. And then they can click that to get to the purchase. Vary those call to actions so that they have different phrasing in each one. Some of them, like I said, might be long, but keep most of them fairly short. And use that button to send them right to the place where they can make a purchase, whether that is at the bottom of the page where you might have an embedded checkout form, or they are doing an add to cart and have to go over to another page to check out. That is the basic setup for your sales funnel, but you're going to need some tech tools to build it out. So let's talk about my favorite tech tools to build out a simple sales funnel. You will absolutely need to have an email marketing platform that allows you to do some automated sequences. I have used and tried so many different email platforms, and I have come back to ConvertKit, and it is the one that I will be sticking with. I'll share my affiliate link for ConvertKit in the show notes. And keep in mind, they do now have a free plan for up to 10,000 subscribers that does include one automation that you can use to create a funnel like this one. So you can get started for free if you have never used an email marketing platform like this before. Now, you'll also need a funnel builder, something that will let you build out the sales process to actually sell the product and collect the money. Now, if you are using WooCommerce to sell a product directly through WordPress, then I would recommend a plugin called Cart Flows. They have a free and a paid version. I'll put links in the show notes for it as well. And it's great for anybody who's already selling physical or digital products in your WooCommerce store and you want to add a funnel to this without having to build something on a whole different platform. The free version is a little more limited in terms of upsells and order bumps and things, but it's a great place to start to see if you even need to purchase the paid version. The paid version has some very robust capabilities, and I love using it for funnels that I am building out that have a little bit more nuanced, more technical details and steps involved. And then if you are selling a course or a membership, or maybe you have some standalone products that you're not already selling through WooCommerce or something like that, then ThriveCart is a great sales funnel builder that does a really great checkout process. It is good for digital creators of all kinds, and they do include a Learn platform as well where you can host the course. And the last thing that you will need in order to put this all together is a sales page builder. Now, if you're using a third-party checkout process, they may have a sales page builder already included. But my recommendation for building sales pages, if you have a WordPress site, is to use Elementor. It's easy to customize, it is easy to make mobile responsive, and it integrates well with Cart Flows. If you're using ThriveCart for your checkout, you can build your sales pages in Elementor and then embed the ThriveCart checkout forms onto those pages. And that is what I do for all of mine. Your action step for this week is to start mapping out your funnel. And you'll focus on 3 simple steps. The first one is, if you haven't already, identify what freebie or low-cost offer is going to get people into your funnel. Then start outlining 2 or 3 nurture emails. What topics can you talk about to get people warmed up and ready for a purchase after they sign up for that freebie or they purchase that low-cost offer? And then your third step is to start planning out your sales page. You can start mapping it out in a Google Doc, or you can start building it out in a tool like Elementor or a different page builder. Keeping it in mind, those key elements that we talked about, that headline that speaks directly to the problem that you're solving, a focus on the benefits of your product over the features, making sure to include some really good social proof and clear calls to action throughout the page. Keep in mind that creating this funnel is really about guiding your audience through each step smoothly with a good, strong sales page at the end that closes the deal. Next week, we'll dive deeper into writing those sales emails that will move your audience from just kind of interested in this topic to ready to make a purchase. As you're working through your own funnels, I would love for you to share those with me. You can send them to me in a DM on social media at KristenDoyle.co, or you can text me at the link in the show notes. I would love to see your progress on your sales funnel, your drafts, or even to answer questions that you might have. So don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to open up a conversation and chat with you about it. I'll talk to you next week. If you loved today's episode and want more where that came from, check out my everything page. It's your one-stop shop for all things savvy selling. From free resources and templates to full courses and coaching, you'll find everything I offer to help your business shine in one handy place. You can also get all the details about my web design and WordPress maintenance services to keep your website as polished and savvy as your products. Just head over to KristenDoyle.co/everything, or you can find the link in this episode's show notes. See you in the next episode of The Savvy Seller.